Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Nadia here at Nadia Plans. I love to share all things planning, stationery, and I am so happy that you are here for today's video. It is going to be an exciting one for me because I am going to be switching out of this Saffiano cover. I have been in this planner I think since April of 2025. And if you don't know, Saffiano is not real leather. It is, I don't know what type of material this is, but it's not real leather. I went onto the Filofax website and purchased a personal Filofax in the original. And so for today's video, we're going to be moving in from my Saffiano into my new cover. And I'm just gonna set it up, make sure it looks cute, and yeah, I thought I'd bring you all along for that. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, grab your coffee, grab your tea, and let's just set this up together. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side, and we are going to unbox this cover. Full disclosure, I already peeked because I just had to. I wanted to make sure that the rings were good. And so it came in this box, which I'm a little bit bummed. I thought it was going to come in the actual Filofax box, considering that I did buy it directly from Filofax. So that was a little bit of a bummer. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. And it comes in the box. And then this comes with a week on 2 pages, the 2026 refill, and it's nice. It looks like it doesn't have the QR codes on it this year, but I don't really have a need for this because I don't really like this type of layout. So I'm just gonna put this to the side. And here she is. This is the Filofax original in black. I had my eye on a few different colors. I was really wanting either the brown or the nude color, and for some reason they're just not selling right now on their website. Even like on Amazon, it was just so hard to get this planner in particular. So I think that the black is very lovely and very timeless still, so I'm happy about my choice. But if the option of the brown or the nude were a thing, I think I definitely would have picked those instead. But it smells really good. I like the layout. I have an original in an A5 size in the yellow color, which I love the yellow color. It is so beautiful, but I think that the space is too big. And so maybe come summertime, I will maybe think about getting like a yellow personal size. I like the original. I know that a lot of people have opinions on like the Maldens or other types of Filofax products, but I really, really like the original. I don't know why, something about it. I think how like thin it is and how small and portable it is. I think it just speaks to me. And here's the comparison of the original to the Saffiano. As you can see, this one actually looks even smaller than this one by like a little bit. Maybe, am I crazy? Maybe not. Maybe not. It just feels smaller. I don't know why. I think it might just be like the cover feels less bulky. This one feels very like a binder feeling, I guess. And this just kind of has more, like it's more pliable and it has just a lot of like less structure. And this one's very structured. And so that feels very nice. And so on the inside, it comes with the pen loops and the little sections here. And then it just comes with all of the generic Filofax insert stuff. So the refills, how you can refill things. It comes with this year at a glance type of fold out. It comes with white dividers, which is different because I got cream ones in my Saffiano. And I don't know if I'm going to use these, but it's always nice to have extra dividers. And then the back here just comes with a bunch of notes pages, contacts, to-dos, lined, blank, and the dot grid. So that is nice. And then of course it comes with a ruler, the little sleeve, and the originals come with this little like memo pad. My A5 came with this big one. So here's just a size comparison. I like the personal size very much. But yeah, and then back here there's just a little pocket, and that's the gist of the planner. But I really, really like this. I'm really excited to move in. The rings seem to be really good, very sturdy. I wanted to make sure that the rings were not messed up before I decided to keep it or not, but I think it looks good. So I am going to pull everything out of here and then pop everything from in here to in here and then see how I like it. Okay. So I'm just gonna pull everything out. I do want to keep this though, because I like having extras. Okay, and so I am going to just slowly transfer things over. This feels impossible. And then of course, if this fits, I'd like to put it in there. It does fit. Cute. And I think that's it for, where is my pen? I think that's it for this one. I think how I'm planning on using this one is as my archive folder. I don't really see myself coming back to the Saffiano anytime, like ever really, because I already have this one here in black. And so I think I'm just gonna use this as a way to archive my stuff and kind of like an extra place for extra storage. So probably we'll put all of the inserts from in here into here. And then just keep it as a storage binder of some sort. So I like that. That looks so good. Okay, here is the new Filofax all set up. I love the way that this feels and the way that this looks. Again, the Saffiano is very structured, and this just feels so much better in my hands. It's, for some reason, it just feels like it's more compact, like it's smaller almost. And I really like that. So just a quick little flip through. If you're not familiar with my setup, I have my favorite Energel Clenna here on the left. I have a picture of my grandmother who passed away here, tucked away. On the front here, I have these page tabs. And then I just have this little dashboard of this lime because I love all things lime. And then I just have this fall dashboard here set up. I have some extra sticky notes here, just some pictures of my family, some art that my daughter drew me, this little emotional pickle little thing that I got at work. I have there's like a little vellum-y type of paper, and then I have my Filofax here to glance. I have another vellum, something that my daughter got from school. We go into my monthly section here. I got these printables from the Sleepy Notes Club. I got these from Good Cozy. And then I just have my monthlies. I did make my own monthlies for 2026, and so they look like this. Yeah, this was really fun to make. I had a lot of fun making these inserts, and I'm excited to use them come January. And so that I didn't put in all of the months, I just went up to April. I just want to have 3 months in here at a time. And then I have this egg that I printed and cut out. And then just some extra this sticker release paper. And then in my first section, I have my weeklies and my dailies. So I have my week at a glance, and then I have my dailies in here. And so this was like last week and all my dailies in here. And then this is my weekly for this week. And I have my dailies after it. So I like that. And then I have extra pages in here. Here in this section, I just have this little croissant printable that I have. And then I have my weekly logging. This is where I like to log my week and just notate what I did during the day. I tend to forget what I do, and I don't put everything like by the hour in my dailies. And so having this is really helpful for me to be able to see what I did on a certain day and how much time I worked and how much time I did one specific thing. So I've really been enjoying those, and I also made my own inserts for that. I like how this is just more clean and more uniform, and so I've really been enjoying that. I used the little clear divider thing here to put some stickers. And then my third section, I actually just made, I've been making a lot of inserts these days, but I made a daily Bible time insert. It's very simple, very basic, but I like how it looks. I like that it starts with how are you feeling, the verse of the day, a truth nugget, and then extra notes. And I started using it today. I don't want to show you too much of my page. I like having this in here so I can have the opportunity to jot down my Bible notes from my Bible time. So I like that in here. And then on the fourth section, this is where I have my projects. And so my daughter's birthday party already happened, so I can essentially archive this project already if I wanted to. You know what? Let's just do it together. I'm gonna archive this one. Since it was just her birthday prep. And then I have my Japan project. I think when I go to Japan, I'm going to grab some of those plotter, what are those? Like the little project divider things. I like the idea of having all of one project live within a folder. And so I want to have projects like family, my kids can each have their own individual type of folder thing. I think that's what I definitely want to invest in and kind of spruce up my project section here, just because it's kind of living all over the place. So I think that would be very, very helpful for me. And then my last section here is another dashboard with this Bible verse and this cozy fall colored gingham, and then a picture of me and my dad, and just a bunch of extra notes pages and stickers in this envelope here. So that is the gist of my setup. I think I want to take out some of these notes pages back here. Since I have been making a lot of extra inserts, it's feeling a little bit chunky, and I don't want to overstuff it. I want to have what I need and then just not make it super chunky. But I love this. I love the way it looks. I love how it feels in my hand, and I'm so excited to continue to use this as my everyday carry, to use this as my planner, my catch-all, my journal, all the things. So that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me as I unboxed and set up my Filofax original. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, friends.